Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going into reasons why I chose to pursue minimalism, and my guess is you can relate to most. As some of you may know, I didn't just wake up one day and choose to become a minimalist. It all started with the urge to declutter in order to create the life that I wanted. But as I saw the benefits of getting rid of items, I became more and more keen to the idea of minimalism. There were a multitude of factors that went into the decision of deciding I wanted to become a minimalist. And honestly, I still feel like I have so far to go in order to be actually considered a minimalist, but I'm happy with the strides I've made thus far. Let's not delay it any longer. Let's get into the top 6 reasons on why I chose the path of minimalism. I got on this path in the first place in the hopes of creating a calmer home. At the time, I was beyond stressed at my job and starting to feel undervalued and overworked. I've always worked extremely hard at my job, but I was feeling even more pressure to do extras in order to meet company standards, aka what your raise is based off of. These standards were care, win together, and inspire. As a store manager at a chain retail pharmacy, I found it almost impossible to not sacrifice myself and stretch myself thin in order to meet these standards. Not only was I responsible for making my store run smoothly, I felt responsible for making others in the district run smoothly as well, sacrificing my store's well-being for others that were struggling. On top of that, the pandemic added additional stress to almost every job field. And although I didn't feel a sense of insecurity for my position, I did feel the influx of work that came from working in a sector of the healthcare system. This chaos made me crave peace and tranquility that I could escape to outside of my career. Our homes are meant to be our safe space, a place where anxiety can melt away, but the problem was, every time I came home, the kitchen would be messy and there seemed to be a never-ending amount of chores to do. With needing a place that brought back my peace, I slowly started to declutter my belongings. At a time with so much uncertainty, getting rid of items and choosing what to keep in my home gave me a sense of control that I no longer felt at work. Decluttering in order to make my home a calmer place is what started this whole journey. But once I started noticing the benefits, I couldn't stop. Which leads me to my next reason for choosing minimalism: cleaning less and relaxing more. I mean, come on, who doesn't want this? As I got rid of more and more items, I started to notice a huge difference. It was quicker and easier to put away the laundry. Then it was easier to put away the dishes and find the items I needed for cooking. At first, I wasn't good at choosing items to get rid of. I'd felt that since I spent money on it, I needed to hold on to it. But as I started to see more and more just how easy my life was getting, it became much more easier to let go of items that I wasn't using. Was there really a need for me to hold on to my dresses from senior year that I haven't worn since? Items I haven't worn in 10 plus years and don't have plans to wear them again. After practicing decluttering, all of a sudden, one day, I was ready to let them go. They were doing nothing but taking up my space, time, and energy. But decluttering is like that. Once you see the benefits, you want more of it. I couldn't be happier with the time that decluttering has given back to me. Kitchen cleanup is faster than ever, and I now don't feel like I have to spend our weekends cleaning and organizing. Yay for more time to read and spend outside. Any expecting mamas out there? My third reason for choosing to become a minimalist is because I wanted to be as prepared as possible for when I was able to welcome our first blessing to the home. Spoiler alert, no, I'm not pregnant. When people talk about becoming a new mom, there are often things that they allude to. Constant messes, lack of sleep, lack of time for yourself, and low energy are among the few. What this translates to me is, your world is going to get more chaotic, you won't have any time for yourself or even feel like yourself, and you will for sure be more stressed. I don't know about you, but that is not a world I want to step into unprepared. This one reason has been a huge part of me wanting to become a minimalist. Because when I welcome my sweet blessing to the world, I want my home to be as calm and peaceful as possible. I want it to encourage rest and bonding with my child, and I want it to be a place that gives me joy. Plus, we all know what happens when someone has a child. They accumulate more stuff. And although I'm going to be very intentional about what gets brought in, it will be a huge help and less stress to get as much stuff as possible out now. Minimalism has opened my eyes to what matters. And this season of life is what matters most to me, not the items that I had years ago. The fourth reason is that I want to homeschool and work from home. Along with preparing for my future children, I want to prepare for a dream of mine: homeschooling them. Although this is something that could change in the future, it is on my heart right now. Therefore, I want my home as prepared as possible for the encouragement of learning and growth. Not only do I want to stay home with my kids in order to encourage their development, I would love to earn an income from home as well. Working for myself and working from home would allow me to work when it is best for my family, while still putting my family needs first. Preparing for these desires through minimalism is only setting me on a path for my ideal future. Another reason why I'm choosing minimalism is to find myself again. As someone in their late 20s, I'm starting to feel like I'm just figuring myself out.
What?
I'm starting to step into my own style, wants, and needs instead of going along with what is popular or pushed by the mainstream media. While decluttering, there's been a multitude of items that I've questioned why I bought them in the first place, whether it be because something was in style or on sale, or because I wanted to fit in, there is an array of items that I didn't actually love, but still accumulated anyways. Getting rid of items that no longer serve me has been so freeing. It has helped me question what I actually like, whether it be clothes, activities, or social events. I know I still have so far to go, but I am still thankful for the lessons I am learning on this journey of minimalism. Drum roll for the dreamers! My last reason for choosing minimalism is because I am a dreamer. I dream of traveling full-time in a school bus, being able to teach my kids on the road. I dream of living on a lake, having an acreage, and living on an island. And although I know I can't have everything, I know minimalism will help me accomplish some of those dreams when the time is right. Being a minimalist not only encourages exploration, but I believe it will give me easier access to pack up and go when we please. Not only that, but minimalism has had a positive effect on my bank account. By practicing minimalism, it has saved me from countless purchases, like that sweatshirt I wanted just because I was slightly chilly on vacation, and from almost anything that had a good sale. I've worked in retail all my life, so I tend to justify these purchases. These are 6 reasons I've chosen to pursue less in order to have a life of more. I hope some of these have resonated with you, given you motivation, or even given you permission to slow down and pursue less. If you've been thinking about minimalism or just want to live a more intentional life, don't forget to subscribe. I also like hearing from you more than you know. Comment below how minimalism or just decluttering has helped you live a more fulfilling life. Until next time, stay intentional. Bye, friends!